Want the latest buzz in your community? Then go to bclocalnews.com. Online, all the time. BC Buzz.
Hi, I'm Kirk Peterson for bclocalnews.com. Welcome to the Tuesday edition of the BC Buzz. Let's see what happened over the weekend. The woman whose body was found near a popular Agassiz campsite last Thursday was from Abbotsford. Investigators with the Integrated Homicide Investigation Team identified the woman as 39-year-old Angela Crossman. Forensic experts working with IHIT were combing a rancher in the 32200 block of Hillcrest Avenue for clues Monday morning.
30 or 35.
Who all live there?
It's a family of 4. Then one other man joined them, and then the lady joined them this month.
They kept to themselves pretty much. We saw them walking in that alley, and that's about it.
How old were they?
The people that
Lived in that house?
they're fairly youngish. They had kids. There were 2 girls.
Forest Service fire crews responded on the ground and in the air to a fire ignited by a lightning strike Sunday afternoon in a remote area of Gallaghers Canyon. A water bomber dropping a load of retardant was followed up by repeated helicopter-directed water bucket strikes at the flames as the growing crowd of people stopped along Highway 33 to watch the firefighting efforts. Flames were visible from that vantage point. The fire was ignited in a steep section of the canyon that was difficult to access at the base of a rock cliff. The fire was about 100 meters wide and 300 meters deep at its peak before being brought under control. This is Sean Connor reporting for Kelowna Capital News.
We're giving away too much credit, but at the same time you want to be out here.
The parents of a young man who committed suicide at MSA Hospital in Abbotsford feel vindicated by the recommendations from a coroner's inquest investigating the 2008 death. Ross-Allan suffered from paranoid schizophrenia and hung himself at the age of 22, but his parents are hopeful his death will bring about changes to the mental health system in BC.
Was very difficult for him to deal with, and I guess the 43 recommendations that came out of this inquest, it's like it's justice for Ross. It's like he's still here in a way guiding us along to help make these recommendations happen that are going to really, it's part of his legacy. That's going to have a lot of recommendations that are going to help change the system for the better so that other people in the future that are suffering from similar circumstances won't have to suffer like he did and the family did.
One of the world's most expensive fish is the northern bluefin tuna, with a single giant fish fetching over $100,000 at the Tsukiji Fish Market in Tokyo. But a tow truck driver on the banks of St. Mary Lake on Salt Spring Island hooked an extremely rare, very expensive, and non-buoyant fish Friday morning. An apparently distraught man drove his Victory Red Chevy Corvette into the lake and commandeered a small paddle boat in an effort to escape. The middle-aged man was able to get far enough out in the paddle boat that police needed to borrow Salt Spring Fire Department's rescue boat to bring him into custody. A witness said the car floated for about 50 feet before making a slow descent into the murky waters below. The vehicle was retrieved from the lake about 3 hours after sinking. And that's a wrap for the Tuesday Buzz. Remember, for all your local late-breaking headlines from across the province, come back and visit us at bclocalnews.com. I'm Kirk Peterson, and I'll see you Friday.